Round 42. Crown Jewels. Oh, I've heard of this level. I wonder if it's any fun. Let's find out. Well, I got one choice. What does this say? If you don't mind, open these locks to begin the heist. Okay. I need a blue key to do that. Okay, that's a repetitive. How about down here? Oh, that gives me the blue key. So then I can go back here and do this. Okay. Now what? I don't know. What do I do now? I've got a green key. Does that do me? I can get a yellow key. I think I did something wrong already. Yeah, this feels wrong. I've already messed it up. I'm going to lose my boots. Why can't I get up there where the yellow key thing is? This way. That gives me the red key, and I think I've already messed it up, right? Because now I can't go. Yeah. Okay. So let's try again. Don't grab the boots this time. Okay, I need to get the blue key. And I can do this. Gives me the yellow key. Right, and then I need the red key. Okay, and now I need those boots to get out of here. Right? What good did that do me? I need, how do I get... Huh. How do I get a block up there and push it down? I can't. How do I get... Oh. Is that how this works? Is to say, it must be. Okay. It's a partial post. Okay. So, let's try again. Green. Blue. Yellow. Red. Okay, now I need to do the partial post thing, which means I can't go up from anywhere, so I gotta do that. Alright, and then that. And then I gotta do that one the same way. How do I get up there? Let's see. Here. I need that one there. And then I need this one. No, not quite right. Shoot, I was close. But that's not it. That's the right idea. Okay. So there. No, that's wrong. There. 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 And here. Okay. Then, oh, too far. All right. Why do I think there's something wrong? This seems too easy. All right, we'll get these. Out of control here. All right, yellow, red. We do want to push this to there. Right, and then we can do That. That is what I wanted to do. Now, I need a way to get the other side blocked. Wait a minute. Come back here, I can push that there, but then I've blocked myself out. That is not the way. Oh, this is tricky, right? Because then I do need to push that. Because yes, I can certainly do this, but that doesn't solve my problem. No. Well, this is all there is to the level. It's just a matter of me figuring that out. Or cheating. Because this part's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I keep doing that, which is not the right thing. Alright, seems like this is the way to do this. Alright, and then you can push this one down. You can go like this, and you can push this one over, and then that's blocked off. But how do you get this blocked off? It's going to have to be... I don't know. How do you get them out of the way? I don't get it. Right, I can't push the block through there. If I come down here, I'm there, right? If I push this block there, then I come here. And I could push this block here, but I can't get the other one over. Alright, this is going to take some serious thinking. If this is all there is to this level, I need some help. Okay, well, I finished it with some help, but not exactly sure what I did. I know I gotta do the... had this thing done. Oh. Right. That's done now. I think... No, that's not right. I need to push this one down to here, I think. Then I can push that one there. And this one can go here. Right? Is that right? And then what? Oh, I didn't really want to do that. That is not what I wanted to do at all. No, I've messed up. Alright. This is just such a difficult puzzle for such a small space. What if I did that first? Let's see. I could do this. Then I could do that. But there's no way to get... Yeah, and then you end up doing that, which is not what I wanted. So I need to pick a side here. Oh, too far. Blue, yellow, red. So that's fine. Now, I think First I have to get this one out of the way. I think that's primarily, but I can't block the other one. And this one will go here, but that one just needs to get out of the way. So let's put it there. Now, I could, suppose, put that there. What would that do? Not quite enough. I need to... If I push that there, it's going to be a problem. But if I push this one over, I'm also going to have a bit of a problem, right? Well, I can still get in there. So what if I... I didn't really want to do that. But I need to get that one down. Oh, I see. So if I push this there, then I would... No, I'm still going to come here. I need to get one in there as well. So this has to go there, and this has to go there, and that way I come down. But that's not, no, that's not the way I wanted to come down. But that is the idea. Let me take a little break. No, let's try one more time. You know what, if I can't do it this time, maybe I will just run the replay. No point in wasting time. Okay, now. I need to... This needs to go there. I'm almost positive of that. This can go over there. And this can go there. Now, I could do this, right? It still gives me the opportunity to do this. If I push this there, that's a dead end. I don't want that. So do I want this to go there? Is that bad? I can do this now. I think what I really want is, for that to be blocked, right? So when I come down here, I come down. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I need one there. And then I could put one of them and block that. But how do I get there to block that one? That's the way. Now I have to be able to get the boots, and I'm out of there. Okay, I did manage it. That's an interesting little puzzle, JB. I should probably go ahead and try 143, Lagoon of the Low Tide. Okay. I have a sort of obvious way to start this level. Oh, and a lovely Sokoban. Okay. What are these? Those are, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all the blue ones are real. Okay, so I'm going to want to do all of those, I suppose. So they can go through there, right? Okay, that makes sense. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a most challenging Sokoban, I will say. That is pretty obvious to me. Right, we're going to need to have things in positions where I can move around. And yet, right, I need the ability to kind of do that. I think I've broken it already. Yeah, I did. All right. Okay. Let's, I like the splashy. Okay, because, yeah, you can't put one there. So it has to be like, sort of like this. Then these can go here. Oh no. No, 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 no. If this is there, and that's stuck. Oh, darn it. There's a tricky one. I need to... What if I just grabbed one of the boots and ran away? What would that do? Well, I need a blue key there. That will block my passageway, so I don't want to do that. Okay. So this is the thing. A silly little Sokoban. I can still do this. Because... No, that's bad. Right? That's always bad. I'm going to want that there. Okay. So grabbing... I mean, I do want them set up. Right? And these have to be set up to go in those places. I need to be able to put the last two into place as well and get back out again. What if I did this sort of arrangement, right? The problem's going to be yeah, there's going to be a problem. Yep, that one, that's a problem. Now, can I save this? Possibly. I don't know. If I do that and cut off that route, if I move these two, what does that do here? It makes it impossible for me to get back out again. Okay, there we go. Wow, okay. There we are. And that was just the beginning. My goodness. I'm thinking we're trying to build some sort of a bridge here. Is that the idea? Really not clear what we're trying to do. It's almost like having the boots is a bad thing. Yeah, I really don't know what we're supposed to do here. Kind of locked myself in a circle here. Yeah. Okay. So, this might be an excellent time to just kind of take a break. Because... Oh, a question mark. All blocks on the right hit of this hint have water underneath. Oh ho. I see. need to make a pathway. Right, there's going to have to be a way to make a pathway. Okay. Oh. So how do I get there, I wonder? That's really interesting. I don't know. What's up here? More stuff. Yeah. I guess that does something. Not really sure what it does. Yeah, kaboom. And I blocked myself in. Alright, yeah, definitely time for a break. But that's not bad. Finished the level, started another one. Now I feel like we're just at the point where I just keep playing till I figure something out. Right? In the land where I was born. Oh, that's no good, right? Oh, do. Do 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 do. Got a bit of a sticky wicket there. No matter what I do, I get stuck. Oh, that wasn't right. Yeah, that feels kind of wrong. Right. Ah, that was definitely wrong. I wonder what I did to do this right the one time. Now that I've been away for a few days, I don't remember. Interesting. Yep. I was almost there. It was almost right. Right, that one needed to go there. I'm going to keep playing this till I memorize it. Right, I'm on the sort of the right track here. Right. Yeah, that's going to be the problem. Can I get back? Yes, I can. Okay, let's do this thing. Now, what do I do in here? No idea. No flippin' idea what I'm supposed to do in here. Suppose I need those things eventually. Yeah, how do you do anything in here? How does this work? Yeah. No idea. Okay, do I have this memorized yet? What do you think, kitty cat? Start up here and do that. Over here and do... Oh, okay. Grab some boots while I ride it. Come over here. There. I'll do that. This. This. That. That. And that. Alright, now that I've figured out how to do that repeatedly, how do you suppose we get anywhere here? I don't see any way to get anywhere in there. Let's go up here. What are with these blue keys anyway? What am I trying to do here? Yeah, I know they'll have water. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to go boom like that? I don't know. I'm back to where I started, so there's that. Now, there's something up there that I need. Some blue key. I assume I need all these blue keys for something. Oh, that's annoying. Can't actually get where you want to go. Nope. Okay, so a big waste of time apparently. Alright. Once again, now that this is old hat, I hope. Right. I use all the boots up. Not sure what the point of that is. Yeah, somewhere there's going to be a green button. Oh, I see there. There's going to be some blue, some green boots from some blue keys. And that'll have something to do with the exit, right? Beyond that, I don't know. Seems like a big confusion. I don't know how to get any of these things. Yeah, why do I want to go back there? I don't know. If I go back here, oh, you see, you can't even get there. You have to go from this direction. And all there are in here is some boots. Yeah, so I don't really know what the point of all that is. Unless it's to do this. You could do this. You could do this, and you could go up here. Alright, but coming up here doesn't do me a lot of good without a block. And I don't have a block left. Can I bring a block over? Nah. I can. Yes, in fact I can. That's okay. But now I need another block. Is there another block available? Not really. Doesn't seem to even be the right solution. This I messed up just by looking at it. Right, yeah. I don't see how you're supposed to get over there. Yeah, it's like a dead end. Brother. I feel like I need to, I don't know, take some shortcuts. So from what I can tell, there's some trickiness to where you get those blue keys. This is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need blue keys at the end here. So let's see, what was I doing again? Oh yeah. I was starting up here. And I was saving that one for last, right? I did this, and this, and that, and this. Alright, that was part one. Oh, I can do this too, it doesn't matter. Then over here, well, I think what we want to do is push that up there when I get the chance. So can I do that elsewhere? Let's see. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Whole lot of no, you can't do that. Well, yeah. A whole lot of no, you can't do that. Well, that's annoying. It's going to be very specific. I'm going to end it really frustrated about it. I can see that's where we're headed. Yeah, I need to grab these boots in order not to drown. I'm pretty sure I'll have to come back for boots at some point. So we'll leave a pair. Alright, here we go into the rest of the level. Well, I can do this. Right, that's something. Well, let's see. I grab these, then I can push this one that way. Now I've got boots on, so I can go over here. Oh, I should have pushed that. No, actually I would have got in my way. I should do this, and then I should push this one that way, and then in theory I could come back there at some point and do that, but I can't, didn't do it right, so now I'm stranded, right? Yeah. Oh well. I am going to figure this out, but how many hours and hours is it going to take me? Oh. That was dumb. Grab this. That was a weird little interruption. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I was doing this thing that I figured out how to do. I don't know, I think I know what needs to be done. It's just going to take so much figuring out. Can't imagine I'll figure it out fast enough. Now, in here, yeah, I want... What if I did it this way? Right? Just grab that so it would be out of the way. See, I've got boots right now, so I can do that. If I do this, I've lost my way back. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was onto something there. Alright, let's try again. Grab boots. Ridiculous number of boots is part of the puzzle. Okay. Let's try again. Now, if I do this, I've got boots. Come and steal those boots and leave that there. Now, let's say if I were to do this, I can do that. If I came over here and did that, and I can't get back over there, I'm out of boots. Oh, wait a minute, yes I can. Push this there, I can come back. Aha! Then I can do that. I've got two I need, and this one can go there. Wow! Now I'm going to push the green button to use those, and I still need one there, so I'm still short one. Maybe there's another way to get that one. Let's see. Alright, what do I do over here? I feel like I was closer here. Can I put one there? Oh, I'm going to need another one over here. Yes. Like this. Like this. I'm sure at some point I won't have any boots left, so... yeah, I'll probably need to do that for some reason. I probably need to go the other way. Oh, brother. If I, yeah. Boy, oh boy. Right. Okay, if I do this, I could do that. How do I make this part work? This still feels right. So does this. How do I... There must be a way to block off. Oh yeah, I need... Will that do it? Oh, that's a help, but I need another one. There. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? Alright. No, not quite there yet. How do I get... I'm gonna need one more block. Not sure how I get one more block over there. How do I get things to happen in here? Let's see. Do this, and get this, and then I can go here. Oh, I have to somehow get up there. I don't have another block to push. Oh, that's too bad. I was close. I was close, but now, yeah, I am closer. It's not like I'm not getting anywhere. There's so much to try and figure out in this level. It's not that big a level, I guess. Sort of feels like the last Starfighter in some way. Okay. So then... Alright, maybe I'll just try and do what I did before, which is this, 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 that, that. That, that, oh, too far. And then I guess I could just push one that way, maybe that'll do it. Just feels like I want to be one short, doesn't it? I somehow managed to do this better the first time. Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, that seems to work out better, doesn't it? Because then I can stick this there. And then this. Go here. Now. Not sure what I do over here. But I did somehow manage to like do that. Not really sure what I want to do here. Do this. Right, that gets me closer. Yeah, now I've got a path around. Alright, now I can do this, this, and oh. Thought I had a path. That's the trick, right? Making yourself a path. Need some boots. Okay. All right. Bingo. All right. Oh, who knows what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's try this and this. Alright. And I'll push that the wrong way, but that's alright, I can try to do it this way. There's that. And this, that, and that, there. Let's try that. Now, here, I sort of had this figured out. Right? And now we're going to get that one. But if I do this, right? And this one's available. Then additionally, that one will be available. Makes for a good bunch of stuff. Right, and now come over here. I don't think there's anything else I can do there. Do that. Do that. Do this and this. There's a couple more chips hiding someplace. How do I make this so that there is a path back? I don't know. Yeah, I may have messed this up already. Now I can't use that block. Now, yeah, there we go. Now save that block. So now I do this. This, and there is definitely a path back. Here, but now I need another block. Going in there breaks it. If I push this back down, can I reuse it? Looks like I can. Okay. Yep, that does work. Oh no, what am I thinking? That's just a dead end. Okay. Can't push a block through a thief. What am I thinking? Okay. All right. You know, night. All right. All right, I don't even know what I did last time. Let's just play around a little bit here. Okay. Let's try it this way. Yep. Now, how is it that I'm going to get, I haven't even seen the green button. So how am I going to get to the green button, I wonder? This is fairly straightforward now. But I don't know what the green button is really. Alright. I've got 3 chips left to find. Who knows where they are? Okay, this stuff. Right, I can what did I do before? I think I did that. Right, and then I did this. Right, and then, you know, why don't I just run up here and see what's up here? that's going to be a solid block, right? Yep. Do I have time? I do. Oh, it's a chip. And I can push this in here. I see another chip. Now how do I get enough blocks there to get over there? Oh, this one's not going to help me, is it? Can I reuse this block? Yep. But it only does that. I need 2 more blocks down there. There's that. Doesn't help. That doesn't really help. That doesn't help. Now, yeah, I could put this here. I might be able to use this block, maybe. That gets me closer, but I still don't have access to the last block. I'm a block short, which is annoying because I need that last block. Right? Okay, yeah. Once I have all the blocks, then I have it. Once I have all the chips, then I have the possibility going back where I started and pushing the green button, which is what I think I need to do. Alright, that's going to give me everything. There's the exit. So I'm a lot closer than I was. I just don't quite know what to do next. So close. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how I'll get all the chips either. Going to be interesting. Okay, well, I finally figured this thing out. Oh my goodness. Lagoon of the Low Tide. I wonder what's like at high tide in this area. Anyway, so the answer is to do things in a particular order. You do have to do that first one, you'll be sorry later. So first thing is this Sokoban. Now I noticed, you have to lose all of these, but when I noticed Sokoban in the solution video that I saw was a lot less efficient than just doing this. I don't know if I've seen the latest, but there's that. And then we're going to go over here. Point over here is to get 4 blocks lined up next to green blocks. I did something wrong. That was not right. Alright, you have to do this or you can't get back. You gotta do this Sokoban pretty much before you can go anywhere else. That's a little nasty thing right there. Alright. Do these in the right order. Okay, then we'll zip over to this area. Down, I think I gotta go down here first, right? That's the ticket. Now I can come over here. Push that one by a green block, push that one by a green door. This one I can push over here. And then this one, piece of cake. Then we're to lock ourselves off from that way to this room. Now the trick in here is not to take too many, not to lose too many blocks. The exact order you push these things in matters. I mean, I have to waste those to get this block, but that's okay. And of course you have to hit this dirt first before you do anything. Now there's a clear path, so you can push this block without repercussions. You don't need boots. But if you go left now, you'll be very sorry. Instead, you want to steal these boots you're going to lose anyway. And do this. And then that opens up this trap, which is useful. Now, you have to lose those boots, but you got to open up this pathway. Oh, and this is the way back to the beginning. There you go. Now, this is really complicated to figure out, but basically, you have to get yourself a partial post using some dirt. You do that. This goes here, this goes there, and you can partial post. That's all you needed it for. You can push this back now and reuse the block. Here, let's do this. Trying to set up a pathway to that bomb. Okay, and then this, and now we can't really do anything else. We got to come around from the other side. So, go up here and do the big ball thing. Don't eat up any of those. You need all of those later. This is tricky. You got to leave those boots for later. Take the chip. You got to get enough blocks so you can blow up the bomb. Not too bad. Do this. Yeah, waste another set of boots. Boom. There you go. And now this last block, I think you need it for some reason. Yeah, you do. You need it to go right there so that you can go up here later and come back without boots. Okay, and that one's needs to go there. Okay, now the next thing to do is to get all the chips. So now I have to go push the green button. Alright, now there's a bunch of stuff you can do now. But the first thing we want to do, I think, is to get this one out of the way. Because now that I don't have boots, going in here and doing these is no big deal. I don't have boots, so what's the difference? Alright. Okay. It's nice. I can't use them yet because there's water in the way down here. But if I go up here, I can now push this here. I'm gonna need this block, and I can get it by sacrificing that block. There, I'll do that. Now the next thing I need some green boots. So let's go get those blue boots I left at the beginning. See if that'll work. I think it'll work. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know, get on there. You can see how far I've gotten actually. I've gotten pretty far, all the way to there. Grab these green boots and go do some setup. This is the only area I need the green boots in, is over here. Got to do some back and forth. The whole point is to steal another block. So that block goes there so that this block can push through. And then I can push this block down here. And why do I need this block? Because at some point I won't have any boots. And I need to get these boots over here. So now's the time to build a bridge and get over it. Okay. So that's good. Also, that's going to go there eventually. Nice. Okay. So now, do I have a path back? Yeah, I do. A path without boots right here. So now, I Oh, let's push this down. I think the next thing to do is go up to the top. Right, and we'll do this thing, which is pretty tight timing. Some parts of it. Some not so bad. But there, that kind of thing's pretty tight timing. That as well. Alright, I'll come back. I can get one of the keys. Get the boots, push this down here because I'll need that to get out when I get the other one of the keys. And then down, up and over, and look at that. Now, I still need to get those keys up there, and I need to get, oh wait, there's keys over here, right? Oh, stuck on the water. There's keys right here that I need. Yeah. I need to go up there and get those keys. I need to figure out how to get these keys. Now, I think if I take these boots, I can get one of the keys. Right, and if I use these boots I tried to get, oh, before I do that, let's do this and get these two. Yeah, that's better. I can still come around and get these boots. These boots would let me the other key, and then I can get these boots. Now, well, I have boots. Let's go back and see how close I am to the end. Oh, I need 4 more keys. Alright, and then I'll need other boots because I'll lose them. So how do I get the last 4 keys? That's the question. They're up there, aren't they? Okay, so are there boots left over when I'm done? There are. Okay, so this is how we get these last 4 keys. And then we grab these boots and go back to the beginning, or what's now the end. And it seems like it's not that hard once you do it in the right order, but man, figuring out was impossible. And that's the level. VT, always the hard levels. Although I really like this. I like the way the block things work. It's just, you can't do anything wrong and the order is so tight. Anyway, that is 143, and we'll come back for the supposedly final level some other time, although it's not really the final level, right? But there's still only 5 levels left, which isn't bad. Right? 5 or 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 levels left. Alright, see you next time.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you.